Hey y'all, hey, we're back. It's Friday. Welcome back to the Queens of the Ring. Hey, BOXIANA.
Hey, friend. How you doing?
I'm fine.
Look. It's okay. It's okay. How you doing today, friend?
I'm good. How you doing?
Eyes tired, boss. Eyes tired.
I know. TGIF,
I know.
TGIF. Let's see who we have in the building today. Listen, hey, Pablo, I appreciate you. Okay? I appreciate you.
Okay.
Pablo Escobar. We have Kevin Sims. We have Miami Snoopy 305. We really do appreciate y'all coming through on this Good Friday. Behind the lens, what's up, Jay Boomin? Nurse Lee, how you doing? Daddy Trill Bed, Supreme Beast Boxing Talk, Pierre Gale, D21519. Also Black Attack. What's up, Joe Townsend? Hey, Boxing and Barbecue. Hey, to Liv Cunningham. What's up, Jay? My guy, my boxing hubby. Hey, VFTV. Go ahead on and share our shit. Thank you. 88 Sports Talk, Kevin Dunbar. Check the hook. Hey, Miss Linda. Hey, mommy. King of Kings Boxing, Jay. What's up, Jay? Good. Let's see, Stephen Pamphile. Let's see, Anthony Bolton. And mommy says hi, Boxy. Shogun 76 and Winston Lee. Thank y'all. Come on in the room. So listen, y'all, we were expecting to have a special guest today, but y'all know how boxing goes. Sometimes things don't go as planned. And so we are going to reschedule our good brother, Oshaki Foster. He is presently getting ready for his fight. He has a fight on the 19th of March. He's going to be on the undercard of that Dubai fight that Regis Prograis is on. So we want him to make sure he's 100% for his fight. So we'll try to get him on either next week or after the fight, because I really have some good questions for him. And I really, more importantly, want to know his thoughts on who he wants to fight next, and if he still would even want to fight Rainbow Bright Colbert. Yeah, I know. What's up, Mark West? So we're going to, go on with our regular scheduled program and recap this week in boxing news. There was a lot going on. Sometimes we have really dry weeks in boxing, but this was not one of those weeks. It was a lot of news coming out from a lot of different places. Some fights got rescheduled. We have the rescheduled dates. We had some press conferences we need to talk about. We even got a fight on tonight that I'm going to be looking at a little bit. So, y'all come on in the room, and we're not going to hold you long, but we got some things to discuss. So, first of all, we're going to discuss the weigh-in for the fight tomorrow. Chocolatito, who is he fighting? Who's the fat guy he's fighting that's overweight?
The fat ass Martinez, him, Mr. Fat Ass 100. Yeah, just come to fucking weigh in what the hell I want. You only got one job, and your only job is to stay ready, and I be damned.
I mean, did he not know he was about to fight?
He knew.
Was he a replacement or something?
No, this has been in the mix in the making for a long damn time. This ain't nothing new. But before we talk about him, there's somebody in particular I want to talk about first.
Uh-oh.
Friend, I got questions that need answers.
I'm listening.
Mr. Diamante, the ring announcer, wasn't he in a catastrophic ass motorcycle accident less than 90 days ago?
Ma'am. Okay, so listen. I had seen a few rumblings This is some hot spicy Twitter tea, y'all. Okay, so I had seen some rumblings on Twitter that his accident may not have been what he originally said it was, not as bad, and he was gonna be back in the ring, introducing folks. And from what I gathered, this was like almost a life-threatening, catastrophic motorcycle accident that this man had. He's got pins and needles and plates and steel all up through his spine and all kind of stuff is what
a
they
chunk
said.
missing out of his leg, or
That's what they said. What's his name again? Say his name again.
David Diamante or Diamante?
Yeah, the Caucasian gentleman
with the dreads.
The Caucasian ring announcer with the dreads that had the real bad motorcycle accident. Well, today we saw him, and he did not look like he had skipped a beat. He was standing upward and straight and was not limping, did not have a crutch, was not in a wheelchair. None of the sorts. Looked like he was just fine. Now, I do believe in miracles sometimes. However,
he ain't even supposed to be walking right now. He had a fractured spine. And, I know injuries heal differently and everybody heal differently, but up in age, bones don't heal as well. My dad just had shoulder replacement less than 6 months ago, and he's still rehabbing that shoulder. So for you to have a fractured spine and all of these injuries, I was not expecting to see him walking. Oh, I said that too. He don't know the difference between ER and ICU, but that's another story. That's a whole different story. But yeah, I don't know. I want to see the medical history. You know how they be pulling up on them boxes? I want to see what's really going on, because
wasn't that very strange?
He wasn't limping or nothing. He ain't had no pimp limp, not nothing. He walked up in that bitch like, yes, bitch, it is he.
He even had the dreads down hanging. He never has dreads down hanging.
I thought they had to cut the dreads.
When you go in major surgery like that, you would think, that when you go into the ER, they cut shit off normally. So I was shocked to see the dreads hanging and dangling.
And I know you can put dreads back on. Okay, so I know you could cut your dreads off and start over, but I know they have to cut your slick back shit. So
just seems fishy and odd and strange to me. But hey, who am I? I'm just tripping on how they just slid him back in. I mean, didn't say he's had a miraculous recovery. Nothing. Just he back. Then
they posted this Instagram post, and it was like a shadow of him. And you know how you get that 15-page book that they be writing on Instagram? I didn't read all of it. I was like, hope all is well. Thank you. I'm sorry for whoever died. I don't even know what it said. But when I see paragraphs like that, that's typically where my brain goes. Sorry for your loss. You know what I'm saying? All that shit just in one wipe. I just can't. I don't like reading people when people write their thoughts out like that, and it's like a book.
Yeah.
Like Delicious did that shit this week.
Did she?
This is wild. Y'all, this ain't boxing, but I gotta school my friend real quick.
I heard the term. Yeah, I heard.
Baby, she is telling all the tea. And when I tell you she wrote a 15-page book on Instagram, you had to do that damn thing like this to read it all.
She aired him out like that?
She's airing the glory, all the glory. She's airing it all.
I just thought that was a sham of a union anyway, but
I mean, if you're gonna marry for the bag, why not marry for the big one? Listen,
if that's what you're gonna be doing,
that man is worth a shitload of money.
Yeah, but okay, we'll talk off screen. Okay, so yeah, we'll talk off screen. So, okay, speaking of accidents. Unfortunately, Rigo was in a really bad accident today. Ma'am, fix your face, please. Please, 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 please. So, y'all, apparently Rigo had a really bad accident and a pressure cooker exploded in his face. And I don't know what he was cooking in there, but he's okay, but he apparently only has 20% of his vision right now. Now, hopefully, he'll regain more of his vision as he heals. I don't want nobody to be around here blind, but Rigo kind of old, and it just might have been the universe's way of telling him he needs to hang him up. I don't know what you think, Boxy. Y'all, excuse and forgive my co-host, cause yeah, when the news first dropped, and ma'am, please stop, please, please, please.
I really gonna go with this one really fast. I'm so sorry that happened to him. I hope he was.
Yeah, my friend ain't got no sense. She really doesn't.
I'm sorry, this is not funny. Okay,
it's
y'all.
not.
I know it's not funny. I know it's not. But
tell him what you told me.
Okay, so this is where my brain automatically went. Why the fuck were you so close to it, first off? And he must have been really, really, really fucking hungry. So my brain is telling me to laugh at the shit because it's really messed up. But he got hurt and he's still hungry. Can you imagine how mad he is about at their food? He cussing the fuck out of that food right now. This is some stupid shit. I'm sorry, y'all. I got a problem. I know I do. I'm gonna seek some help. I know that shit is fucked up, but I really couldn't help myself. He hurt and hungry. His stomach is just growling, but he in the emergency room. But you know what? Everybody been lying about their injuries so much lately. I'm just gonna have to wait. If he come out looking like Two-Face, then I know what's up.
Y'all, y'all. My friend is really trying to get better, but sometimes she'll have a backflash or something like that. So forgive her, because she don't really mean to laugh this hard, but sometimes she just can't help it. And I don't know. We gonna try to move forward. Yeah. She shut her own mic off, Jay Good, cause she know better. Ooh, she know better. She know better, but she just can't help herself. She can't help herself. Yeah, so we gonna move forward. We gonna go and move forward. Yeah, I'm watching Jose get his hands wrapped and whatnot. So we're gonna try to move on forward tonight, so we can get to watching the fight and whatnot. There was some other news in boxing. And it looks like she can't help herself, Miami. She cannot. She wouldn't be BOXIANA though. She wouldn't be who we know and love. So ain't no need in trying to censor her. We have to let her do what she does. I love it, but she is a damn fool. Anyway, so look. Looks like Rolly and Gervonta are going to indeed have that fight. How do you feel about that?
I'm just hoping Rolly don't get his musty ass out there in that fur when they have that little press conference. Because if he walk out, that fight is June the 4th. So you know what? Ooh, it's gonna be extra sweaty in June. He come out there in the fur. I'm gonna have a protest. I'm calling Peter, all that shit. Everybody, I'm not joking. He have on the fur this time. I'm calling Peter myself.
Well, if you call Peter for the fur, I'm calling the orthopedic shoe store there with them shoes on with 6-inch soles, because that right there should have been a crime.
I don't understand where these kids be buying their clothes now. Like, I'm big on sneakers. Like I love sneakers. I would never buy them big son of a bitches that they be wearing. Like, I'm sorry, mama. I'm sorry in advance.
What are those? Because apparently, are those Kanye's? Are those Yeezys?
Now,
What are them big old shoes they be wearing?
Sean Porter had some of them big son of a bitches on. I don't know. Them was Reeboks.
Where did they get them from? Chat. I know y'all know. What were those big 5-inch sole shoes that Rolly had on at their press conference?
What? You they was Balenciagas. They probably was. Balenciagas make really, really, really big shoes. Like the soles on they fucking shoes about that thick.
It was ridiculous.
Well, Canelo had on some heels too. So
yeah, we know you're short, dude. We know that it's not a big deal. You're short. Tank is short. It's not a big deal. But when he came from behind that table with them 5-inch soles on them shoes and really thought he was flexing, I just couldn't. But the fight is supposedly back on. And are you excited at all for anything concerning the fight? Because I
want to see Tank knock his damn head to the bleachers. I might be in the house for that one, friend. I might have to see that. I would love to see him decapitate Rolly. That's gonna be on my list of things. I don't like Rolly, friend.
I'm not a fan.
I just want them to get him out of the way.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of Rolly either. But this is what I will say about him. He's everybody knows he's unusual. He has a very unusual fighting style. He's nothing orthodox about his fighting style. I think one of the craziest things that could happen is if he has any kind of success against Tank. I don't think he will. We have established that Tank is a silver-tooth child. And so I don't think he's going to have any success with him. However, he's so unorthodox and so unusual. And he actually does have power. So anything can happen because it's boxing. But I see him getting beat up and probably getting stopped in under 6 rounds. That's what I see.
I give it less than 6.
You think so?
I just feel like Tank ain't even finna play with no food like this. This is beneath Tank for me.
I feel like that too. I feel like that too.
There's so many other fights but Tank don't want no belts.
I don't understand that. So what are we doing?
Them sanctioning fees. Tank want his money that's my money. I got my check and I left. That's what Tank said.
So, but who you gonna fight though? Because you can't keep fighting the Rollies and the pit bulls of the world.
I mean, he'll fight for one belt eventually. Like, you know what I'm saying? Tank don't want them sanctioning fees. He don't give a shit about all that legacy, and Tank want his check.
I don't think so either. I don't think he gives a hot damn about it. And I don't think anybody is pushing him to care about it. I don't either. I don't either. And so I don't know how much this pay-per-view is going to be, but it
better be no damn $79 fucking dollars, or it's gonna be team stream like it was the last one.
Okay. Yeah. So we shall see. If nothing else, we'll get an interesting press conference and build up to the fight. If nothing else, that's going to be interesting. Rolly's going to put on a very mouthy performance if he does nothing else. This 130, 135 division is probably the most intriguing division to me in boxing because it's a lot of people that are under the surface, that are bubbling under the surface, that are looking to break out. And it's a lot of competition right there between 130 and 135. And one of the fights that we have been waiting to hear about and to hear from, folks have been MIA for the past couple of weeks, is what the hell George Kambosos gonna do? Who the hell is George Kambosos fight? But the universe sometimes has a very funny way of making things work out the way they are supposed to work out. And it seems like all the runaround that George Kambosos has been giving us seems like right now he only has one option. Seems like Loma then went back to the Ukraine. That's not on the table. Seems like Ryan Garcia is about to fight Togo?
Nakathelia. They're both the same. I don't know.
So your only real opponent, who you should be only looking at anyway, is to make this thing undisputed and fight Devin Haney. So I'm just patiently waiting. I've been patiently waiting for a long time, but at this point, something's got to give. If he fights anybody else other than Devin Haney, what's really going on here?
Honestly, if he doesn't fight Devin Haney, he gonna fight something like Ryan Garcia is getting, like one of them unknowns they didn't pull from, out of who knows where, and was like, here, fight this guy. This is such a great fight for you. You're gonna do amazing. They want to sell them belts to the highest. They want to sell it to the highest price bidder. Would have been Loma, but Loma don't really want to fight. You know what? I'm gonna just go and say it. I don't know. That shit look photoshopped to me.
Them fatigues.
That shit look photoshopped to me. I know a head on the body when I see one, and the head didn't size down there. I know he walk around at a bigger weight, but damn, it looked photoshopped. So Loman hiding. He don't want to fight. He don't want to fight nobody. He don't want to fight Russell. He don't want to fight Kambosos either. So he hiding. Devin is the only option. And for them to sit, I'm blaming Eddie at this point. Because Eddie didn't made a shitload of fights. And he's so far stuck up Canelo's ass, he can't even breathe nothing but Canelo guts every time he take a deep breath. Shit. Every time I'm friend, it pisses me off. Every time I see it. And Canelo, get your fucking ass out of Canelo's ass. Pull that bitch down, sir, because goddamn, he got the money to make that shit. Make that shit.
He has more than enough money to make that fight. I am so disgusted right now with Eddie Hearn because, like you said, he is doing everything other than making that freaking Devin Haney fight. He's doing everything other. So the last thing I heard wasn't the last thing that now Eddie Hearn is not even. It's DAZN has taken it over, and like DAZN is supposed to be negotiating with him at this point. Like,
I don't know how DAZN negotiating this shit. They some broke bitches over there at their house. Did you see they lost like a couple of $1 billion, like a bunch of fucking money? Nah, they some broke hoes over there. Like,
ain't they trying to do pay-per-view now?
Yeah, ain't no money.
Yeah.
The bag is gone. It's just broken edges and hopes and dreams in that bag at this point.
You know what I really want? What I really want is I don't want Devin to be associated with them anymore. That's really what I want. Because it seems like they're more of a hindrance. Eddie Hearn and DAZN, to me, and this is just me on the outside looking in, it feels like they have been more of a hindrance than a help for him in his career. I know he's making a lot of money, but I tend to think of Devin as being somebody who, of course, wants to make money, but he's trying to solidify his legacy. And they are not helping him make any moves toward doing that. So I want him to get away from them. I really do.
Me too. He went and got him some nice new teeth. Like, earn with her, cool. But, like, we gonna need to work all in one accord. And, like, we got mad love for Devin, Bill, you know what I'm saying? Like, we love all of them collectively. So the things that I'm saying right now, I wouldn't mind repeating myself. So that's just what it is. From the outside looking in, it don't look like Eddie Hearn got his best interest. It's not when it comes to his career. Now his pocket is straight.
Right.
His pocket good, but when it comes to his career, we left feeling kind of empty because he ain't getting the shit that y'all, this is what we gonna get. This is what we gonna do. We not getting it at all.
And it's not even that. It's something that it's not like it's something that's impossible. This is a normal task to ask. You know, he ain't asking for the sun, the moon, and the star. He been in alignment to get this. He's put himself in position to get these opportunities, and y'all can't seal the deal. You can't close the door on the deal. Like what? It does not make sense to me. But you know what? Everything is not supposed to make sense to me. Like you said, the bag is hefty, the pockets are full. I would hate to think that they're okay with that. But in my mind, the longer I see y'all associated with that, logically, that's how I'm going to start to feel. I mean, it sounds good for him to be calling everybody out. You know, that's different than other folks. But your man is supposed to be making these deals for you. And if he ain't doing it for you, it might be time to walk.
And that means everybody only care about Canelo for some reason.
Exactly.
Canelo is everybody's bag, and they go for all of these networks like PBC. They all doing whatever they can. And listen, these other fighters need you too, boo. Like, we're falling off for some odd reason. We got to get back on track. It ain't just about Canelo. We got Canelo's in other weight divisions. Like, we're here.
Exactly. I don't know. I'm just looking at that going, at what time is enough gonna be enough? Because you've been doing this dance with this dude for a really long time now, and it don't seem like it's working out in your favor.
Speaking of Eddie Hearn, while we right here on this subject, did y'all see him sparring? Leonard Ellerbe got 24 hours to respond. He got literally like 6 more hours to respond. I don't know who said Eddie Hearn couldn't fight. He took some little amateur shits because Eddie Hearn was sparring. It didn't look, I mean, it wasn't bad, but I didn't expect to see him look like that either.
Right. You could tell he knows his way around the ring. I mean, he wasn't doing no major damage, but he wasn't in there looking like somebody just walked off the street. So yeah. What did you say? He got about 6 more hours to respond?
Six more hours to respond. Because if he don't, he talked all that shit, but just do for Tank. Talk all that shit and then not show up for the big fights.
Listen, Leonard is somewhere getting touched up on his beard in brows. He getting his Beijing right, and he ain't got time for it. And he ain't.
You know what he smell like, friend? Jupe.
Please don't.
He smelled like Jupe or some type of old man cologne. You know that shit I'm talking about, that Deacon cologne. That's what he looked like. He smelled like to me. It just it's ew. Ugh. It's disgusting to think about it. Old and sweat.
Jovan Musk.
That, you know what I'm talking about? That shit. That musty ass, oh God. And all his clothes smell like that. They take it to he sprayed in the car in the cleaners. Like, his car smelled like that shit. His house smelled like that shit. And he sprayed on, and then he got the roll on too. He ain't got the real shit. He got that knockoff shit that he got from Big T.
Y'all, she didn't even have nothing to drink tonight. This is just her. This just regular her. She on one this evening. Yes.
Sorry, y'all.
Yes.
This is what happened when I don't get no sleep. I just start talking, and it's pretty funny. I don't know, and I be laughing at people. I got a problem. I'm working a lot, friend. That's all. I'm just brute. That's what I'm talking about. See, I don't even have to be saying shit. That's just like last week. All I had to do was tell y'all the color of that fucking blanket. everybody knew that blanket smelled like piss and Cheetos. You know
God.
that blanket stink. That was that blanket that your cold cousins had to use, and they slept on the floor with them flat ass pillows. Them. Yep.
Fahrenheit give me a headache, and yeah, he probably does have the Fahrenheit or Jupe. Listen, I used to like Jupe back in the day.
Jupe didn't always stunk.
It's so sweet. It's strong. It's real strong. You know, you only needed a little squirt, just a little bit. Okay, so listen. There was a weigh-in today. Did we talk about him already?
Martinez and Chocolatito?
Yes.
Yeah, we talked about his fat ass. Okay. I know we didn't talk about, though. What took Dillian Whyte so long to sign this damn contract for Tyson Fury?
What's going on with Dillian Whyte? Does he really want to fight?
Povetkin knocked his ass into East Bumfuck and he ain't recovered.
You know, he's been the laughing stock all week. Yeah, I mean, they've been, not that it takes a lot to get on Dillian, but this week, after all the noise he done talked, you didn't show up to the press conference. Like, what are you doing? What's going on, sir? What's going on with him?
Did his man left and somebody changed their name back? I heard he went back into his regular name.
So you're kidding?
No.
They broke up then. If he changed his name,
he not going under White no more.
Y'all, Dean ain't Dean White no more.
No, Dean changed his last name. He got that ugly last name again. Did I freeze or did you freeze? But either way it go, I'm just gonna talk my way through it because yeah, I think he changed his last name. He's not White anymore.
Wow.
He's the weird last name.
Well, that's interesting news. That would explain a lot. He's trying to get himself together mentally.
Girl, he's sad.
He's sad. He is sad.
You know how I feel when your man leave you? Shit. Be in the house punching iron shit. Oh, I know he in the house, girl. He got his pink robe on. He's smoking a Newport. He just tapping his foot and fucking stressed.
You know, they might be right with the memes that have been floating around here. They may be onto something.
What grown ass man? It's a whole bunch of grown ass men in here right now. Okay, it's some grown ass women in here. How many of y'all gonna go change y'all last name to y'all best friend last name? Friend, would you take my last name?
I would not. I would not.
You would ask me what the fuck was on my mind.
First of all, and no, ma'am, I shan't. I shall not. I shall not. I shan't. No.
Shit.
No.
No. None of y'all. No. It's not no. It's the hell the fuck no. Ain't nobody will go and take their best friend's last name.
First of all, if you asked me to do so, then I'm gonna have a question for you as to why would you want to use my last name? And then if I asked you, say, BOXIANA, what you think about saying BOXIANA J? What you?
I'm sorry, friend. I love you to death, but ain't no damn way.
Ain't no way.
You have violated my rights as a citizen.
You have violated me, and we can no longer be friends.
No, the show. Yeah. I hope y'all enjoyed this shit. Shit's a wrap. No, friend, I will feel violated if you ever ask me.
No. There's definitely something ill going on there. Something wrong going on in that scenario. I'm not quite sure what it is. I don't want to just put the man out there like that, but we gonna see, because if he's not himself, and to me he's already showing that he's not himself, how you been begging for this fight for all this time and not show up to the press conference? Where do you do that at? Are you sick? Do you have COVID? Do you have them letters? What's going on?
I'm telling you, he's sitting up in the house right now with his t-shirt tied up and through the loop through the top. You remember how on Living Color when they used to tie their shirts up, and he in the house with his friends, and he was like, "Girl," he packed up all his shit, and he left me, girl. He left me. He don't love me no more.
You know, hopefully, maybe in the midst of all of this, it'll trigger something, and he can go get like a real haircut or something. Maybe.
I don't know, but he ain't seen a lineup since. You know what? I was looking at some old pictures of him. Like it was a picture of him and Mike Tyson, like all the black boxers together.
Still nothing.
It wasn't even one that in.
His hair must not grow or something. Like it's something.
That man go to Supercuts.
Something is just really off about that.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I can't trust nobody with no edge up, without no edge up, especially if you're a man.
I mean, but it's not even that it's not an edge up. It's not even like a resemblance that a barber has been near your head. Like it's like if anything is going on, it's like somebody grandmama scissors with the orange handle that she sewed with, and they just
that's the one she cut them toenails with, and they been it got raggedy, so it's not cutting her good. It's just them bad scissors how it cut. It's
I
that.
I don't understand. I don't understand.
I don't know, friend. It's not the haircut. Like he can have that shit. I can't trust nobody without no edge up, friend. If you ain't got no line up here,
he don't have no line at the front, the top, the back. He just is completely unkept.
His life
he got an old school pat down. You know, the pat down
marks in his drawers. He is dirty, friend. You already know. If you look at Kevin Durant, we talked about this. Kevin Durant draws nasty as fuck too. Ain't nobody keeping themselves like that.
Ma'am, please.
Dirty.
Please, ma'am. Please.
All right, friend. It's true. No, fuck that. Because we have to tell the truth over here. Now, we was talking boxing, but if y'all walking around here and y'all shit fucked up and you ain't got no edge up, people ain't gonna be able to trust you. Your life not together if there's no line up there. It's giving homeless. It's giving I don't want to take care of myself. If you wear plumber drawers, I'm telling you right now, I'm automatically assuming your ass stink. Okay? And I don't mean up under your arms. I mean your ass stink. If you wear those, them is plumber drawers. It's disgusting. I don't like those. Your head and your mouth, them the first thing people look at. Don't approach me. Don't send no press conference. Don't give me none of that second grade shit. If you ain't got no edge up, I can't trust you. Don't trust Dillian Whyte. That's why they couldn't find his B sample. It was gone. It's because of his fucking hair. I ain't gonna say what it gives. It's giving homeless. That's what it's giving. Okay, friend.
Okay. Did y'all hear her? She meant that.
I'm sorry, Mama. I know she's gonna talk about me tomorrow.
She meant it.
I know. I do apologize. It's true though. I mean everything that I'm saying. I mean it all. I don't trust him.
Well, we're gonna stay over in the UK for a little bit. Because you gave me some information earlier that I was not aware of. So apparently, after that very questionable decision that Josh Taylor was given, who decided to give him the Fighter of the Month? What sanctioning body decided that he was worthy?
The WBA gave him Fighter of the Month.
Off of that performance?
Off that L. They gave him Fighter of the Month off that L. They said, he lost. Let me make this look good real quick. Here's Fighter of the Month, sir. Have it.
What are we doing here? Now, they know that well that was a very questionable. I ain't going to say he lost, but I'm not willing to say he won either. I won't call it a robbery, but it was real questionable. I mean, like real questionable. I just don't know how that performance warrants you fighter of the month, though. Like, you got knocked down on your butt, didn't you? Didn't you get knocked down? Yeah. Okay. All right then. Okay. Okay. All
But
right.
they gave him a whole fighter of the month. Gave him a little picture with his belt and all that. Yeah.
Strange things happening in this world of boxing. Very strange things coming out of the UK this week. Just very strange, unexplainable stuff coming out of the UK. I don't know. I don't know how they do that. Now we had another press conference this week. And we're gonna discuss this and we're gonna let y'all go because I know the fight is about to come on in just a little bit. But we had a press conference this week, big press conference. We've been waiting, patiently for the return of the big fish. And the big fish had his press conference with Ugas this week. Actually not not a lot of fireworks, which I did not expect. Both seemed to be, nice, respectable gentlemen. So I didn't think there would be a lot of, tussling and, mess going on, which it wasn't. But what intrigued me most was the photo shoot that they took with I don't know if I've ever seen that. They had this photo shoot with both of them. I don't know if these are the trunks that they're going to be wearing the day of the fight. I don't know. But what I noticed was both men looked like they are already in tip-top, phenomenal, ready to jump in the ring shape. That's what they both look like to me. And also what I noticed was my hopes were shattered for the Shag. The Shag is not making its return just yet. I still am a big fan of the nice, clean cut, Errol Spence. And Ugas has no choice but to be clean cut. But I'm a fan. I'm a fan of them both. What did you think about the press conference, ma'am?
You know why you did that on purpose? Because you knew damn well. You knew I was going to laugh. He came out there looking slick. I mean, boy, he was slick with that corduroy foot. I pay attention to everything.
Yes, you do.
That boy came out in a corduroy suit. Do you know what type of time you got to be on to come out? Not just the eyebrows, it was everything. The whole face was gone. There wasn't nothing down here at the bottom. He ain't even had that stripper. It was all gone. It was slick. Very, 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 very slick. But yeah, he had on a corduroy suit. That's scary to me. I don't know. I think people that do direct funerals, they be wearing corduroy suits. I don't like it. I ain't talking about them new. I'm talking about them old ones. They wear corduroy suits. Yeah, we got one down here. He wore corduroy suits, and I'll be like, ooh, I know that suit's sweaty as hell. It's hot in here. Them. But yeah, no, Errol look good. Errol look like he ready to beat the shit out of Ugas, and I'm excited to see it. We gonna be in that bitch in the building, hollering. We gonna be hoarse the next day. We gonna come in here Sunday and y'all gonna be looking at us crazy because it is gonna be a definitely hollering event. It's gonna be a good ass fight.
Listen, for real, all BS aside, listen, that's gonna be a really good fight. I feel like Ugas is very happy with what he's done thus far, but I think Ugas feels like he can beat Errol Spence. I think he truly believes in his heart of hearts that he can beat Errol Spence. And I think that is going to make for a perfect storm because really and truly, Ugas has been active. Ugas has been active against good competition. And I don't think people understand how good he is. He's never lost against the Southpaw, I don't believe. We love Errol. I love Errol. But Ugas is not a slouch. And so I know that Errol knows that Ugas is not a slouch, but I need the general public to understand that this is about to be a good fight, like a really good fight. And I'm excited about it because I feel like that's what Spence needs right now.
Yeah. And
go ahead.
Sorry, they asked him about the eye. Actually asked both of them about the eye. And Ugas was like, he was like, I was like, okay, he gonna recover from that. He was like, that eye was never my concern. He was like, and I'm not gonna make it a thing. He was like, you healed, we finna fight. I don't give a shit about none of that shit. You well? You ready? Oh, okay, well then it's up. It's gonna be a better fight than what I think. I will say this though, Ugas better do his damnedest to get Errol out of there early, because as the fight go on, he gets stronger. Like, he started picking this weird shit up, and I don't know. He got to get him out of there early if he gonna try to. But I'm gonna be a rich bitch Sunday morning. I'm gonna be a richer bitch than I was last weekend.
Well,
rich bitch.
Well, BF, I hope he gets stopped, because to me that would be a bigger statement. If I don't want to say a bigger statement, but it will be as big of a statement if Errol stops Ugas. It will be as big of a statement as Crawford stopping Porter, because if he stops Ugas, I don't think he's gonna stop Ugas like Kenny stopped Sean. I don't think it'll happen that way. I think it'll happen the good old fashioned way. So I'm just excited.
Errol said something though, friend. They asked him a question. They was like, do you see yourself stopping Ugas? And he's so, like, you have to be a shit person to not be a fan of Errol. He like one of the most honest boxers you probably gonna come in contact with. He was like, shit, I don't know. I ain't stopped nobody in a minute.
Wasn't that honest? He didn't even have to say that.
It didn't get no more real than that.
He didn't have to say that. But you got to know that that's on his mind, though. That's the thing. Him saying that lets you know that's on his mind. He knows he has a point to prove. He's been gone for a while. He's recovering from yet another unexpected injury. And so he knows all this. He sees and he hears all the chatter. He knows, but that's again, like you said, if you a hater of Errol Spence, you just a hater, because he is his name. He is the truth. He's just gonna tell the truth. He gonna tell it like it is. Like, hey man, I ain't knocked nobody out in a long time, so I don't want to say that. I ain't gonna say that. But we'll see. And I love that we'll see. Mm-hmm. We'll see mean I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try.
And he looks good. Like, I've never seen Errol be so far away from a fight, but so close to a fight and be so on weight. Like,
he looked like he in that Peterson shape. Like, I think that's the best I've ever seen him when he fought Lamont Peterson. That was the best physical shape that I've ever seen him in that I can remember, is when he fought Lamont Peterson. He looked healthy. He looked strong. It was phenomenal, that fight. And I mean, it'll be that kind of stoppage. I think it'll be that kind of stoppage. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
If all I'm going to say is, Ugas better get him out of there early. And when I say early, before 5, 6, because if he get to round 6, he finna start wrapping it up for himself. And do not let Errol get you against them ropes. He gets you against them ropes, that's a wrap. And also, he better be concerned for that fucking jab. Like, Errol double jabs. That shit is crazy. Like, his work, they be shitting on Errol, but his work ethic is crazy as fuck. Like, he be putting out some punches during the fight, and it's because he doubled up on a lot of his punches.
Ain't he like in the top 2 or 3 of punches?
He's number 1.
Yeah. He's constantly moving and working, constantly moving. He doesn't give you time to think. That's one of his best assets. He's not giving his opponent time to figure shit out, because what you're going to be doing is getting out the way of this jab, or trying to. And you're not going to get out the way because I'm going to keep pumping it. So what you going to do? Because I'm not finna get tired. I'm not getting tired. I ain't tired yet. I'm not. So, and the other thing that Ugas has going against him is I don't think he has enough to keep Errol off of him. He's not the most powerful. You know, he ain't been knocking nobody out. He's not a knockout artist. And in order to keep Errol at bay, you're gonna have to hit him with something. And I don't think he possesses that. So we'll see.
I don't know. Ugas better not come in there with that goddamn arm that he had with Manny, or I'm gonna think he on that shit. Cause before the fight, he had that fucking lump on his goddamn
Can we just
arm.
revisit that? Because nobody said anything else about that after that fight. We all saw the pictures of that arm. We all thought that bicep was trash. We really did. We thought that bicep was not ready. I before I saw the bicep, I was picking Ugas, but when I saw the bicep, I was like, ain't no way he gonna be able to win that fight.
I tell you what, before the weigh-in, if he got that lump on his arm, we're going to the weigh-in, friend. We're going to the fucking weigh-in. Because if I see that lump, don't you fight? No. They gonna kick me out. They gonna have security dragging me by my goddamn wig, because I'm gonna be hollering that fucking Errol. Don't fight him, he on that shit. Like,
seriously though, y'all, no shade. Like, nobody said anything about this arm. The arm wasn't even big in the ring. What happened overnight? What had happened? Can anybody?
I don't know. That arm big this time, the fight gonna be off. Cause that fucking lump, everybody in here seen that shit. We all saw it. That motherfucking arm was fucked up. Everybody was like, oh shit. Like you said, Ugas gonna lose this goddamn fight, cause what the fuck is this on his arm? What the fuck is wrong with this arm?
What is wrong with this arm? He looked like Popeye. What is he gonna do in the ring with this? Got in the ring. I'm looking for it. I mean, was it me or did I miss something? Was the arm normal looking when on fight night? Or was it still swollen?
I don't think that arm was messed up after, because they didn't even grab. He didn't even he was holding it after the weigh-in and shit. He was all fucked. Hey, I tell you what, let him get his ass in there with that goddamn arm this time, friend.
I'm just saying, we will be watching. We will be watching for
fucking that. Right.
We will be watching.
I want to know who did the shit and who stuck him with whatever they put in his arm, because this one arm is stronger. Ugas gonna come out there looking like that man from 300 with the big arm and little arm.
Ma'am,
I don't give a shit. He come out there. Let him come out there with that arm. Let him come out there and that arm is fucked up. The fight is off, friend.
All I know is we got our eye on that arm. We definitely got it in that arm.
I was looking for it yesterday with that corduroy suit on.
Man, stop talking about that man like that.
Why did he choose friend? Out of all the things, I understand dress to impress, but a corduroy suit? I'm scared of people that do stuff like that, friend. That's dangerous behavior.
Was it chilly? Maybe it was. No.
Friend, it's been 70 damn degrees all over the globe. Seattle and shit is still cold. Like, everywhere else is hot.
He didn't know. Maybe he thought it was gonna be chilly that day or something.
Friend. And you know what? He had on a long sleeve shirt under that corduroy ass suit. You know what?
I don't know. Jay Bowman, we gonna let him slide. You know, he just got, you know, his little coins and stuff. You know, when you just get your little coins, you want to put all your clothes on in the closet. Everything you got in the closet that you think is fly, you want to put
got
it all
some nice
on.
Shit. He could have went out there with a normal person fucking shirt on, some slacks and some shoes. A corduroy suit? Corduroy was 100 pounds, friend.
Well, maybe he was cold. Where he from? And you know, he tropical, so you know he was cold a little bit. Maybe
he need to get him some iron pills or something, because ain't no way in hell he put on that corduroy suit and was like, "Yeah, this the one."
with his shades, with his
glasses, man,
and his diamonds. He gonna have them diamonds on if he don't have nothing.
He ain't got no hair. It's an accessory. You know, you already know when you ain't. Listen, the little hair game, you have to bedazzle your shit up when you ain't got no bunch of hair. You gotta have your makeup nice and your jewelry gotta be nice when you don't have no hair. No tea, no shade. There's a bunch of people in the world ain't got no hair. But you gotta accessorize that shit up. But corduroy wasn't the goddamn answer. Corduroy was not the answer, friend. I'm sorry.
Well, y'all, countdown. Fight is on the way. Countdown to the fight, April 16th. That's the big dog. We ready to see the big dogs fight. Now, one more question before we go, because they're about to start the main event. Do you think when, and I'm going to just say when Errol gets this victory over Ugas, do you truly believe that his next fight will be Terrence Crawford? Or do you think it's going to be some foolishness?
I'm going to go off what he said. And what he said was he won't be undisputed. Now, I sure hate for me to have to tell my favorite boxer about himself. I choose to stay in my own lane when it comes to certain shit. Colby Covington got his ass beat in his last fight, so I'm going Masvidal.
I'm going Masvidal too. Yeah, both of them got beat up by Usman, but I'm going with Masvidal because I just can't stand Colby.
Yeah, I don't know. When he got his ass beat the last time, it was just real. I don't know. It was like deserving, like he needed
exactly. He should. Exactly. I hope Masvidal beat his goddamn ass because I can't stand Colby.
I don't like the way they were smiling at each other at they little face to face.
You know they odd. You know they real odd, and they used to be friends. So this is like a personal kind of thing. So I hope Masvidal beats his ass, beat him up. I hope he beat his ass up. Yeah,
I doubt it, friend. I don't know. We'll see. He'll probably beat him, but he might not beat his ass.
I hope so. I can't.
I want to see somebody get slept, like sleep.
Well, it can happen. It can definitely happen. It can happen. So you thinking? Go ahead.
Y'all love to talk about Canelo to see my responses. Cause y'all think that I'm not gonna talk shit back to y'all, Phenomenal Mexican. I seen your ass comments last week.
And you done brought up comments from last week.
Yeah, I have a photographic memory, regardless of what the hell is going on. Phenomenal Mexican, I seen your ass last week with the shit. Eric, I see you this week with the shit. Y'all love to ride the Canelo coattail, and it's okay. Because at the end of the day, your favorite fighter wants to be in the Canelo sweepstakes. So, I mean, it is what it is.
Ain't nobody trying to be in no Canelo sweepstakes, man.
Do you want to pay? They want a payday.
Everybody want a payday.
They want a Canelo payday. They want to be able to go buy them horses with nice manes. Yeah, they want to be able to go do that. They can't afford to do that yet because they ain't getting Canelo paydays. Everybody want to walk around in silk pajamas and show up in the daytime with their shades on and shit. Everybody can't do that. Y'all favorite fighter want to be? Is we
talking about Canelo? He was not on the docket. He was not on the docket today.
Okay.
Ugh.
You want to payday? Canelo? Everybody want to payday. Everybody want to payday.
Why? Okay. Since we talking about paydays, then why is it that he doesn't mind giving other folks paydays and some other people that's his go-to line? You want payday? They don't want payday. Everybody want a payday. So how he decide who he gonna get a payday to? Riddle me that.
The sweepstakes. Everybody name go in a hat. Canelo put on his finest silks and he go in the room and he draw some names out of a hat. That's what happened. And
really?
Whoever win. He might play bingo with their names. Have a board with everybody's name on it.
Mm-hmm. Really? That's how he picks his fights.
Yeah, why not? What they doing to fight Canelo, friend?
And
you tell me.
Nobody's doing anything to fight him. So why is he choosing them? Why is he choosing that particular set of folks?
Oh, see, because here go the thing. This is what makes me upset about people that be talking shit about goddamn Canelo. Last year, everybody wanted to see him fight Beterbiev or Bivol. Now he fighting Bivol. Everybody got something to say. You boxing fans can't make up y'all mind. You boxing fans don't know what y'all want. Y'all wanted him to fight Beterbiev or Bivol last year, the year before last. The fight didn't happen. Now Canelo saying, well, let me go ahead and beat this boy ass for the culture. And y'all still got a problem with it.
Beating somebody ass for the culture would have been fighting a Charlo or an Andrade. Why?
Well, first off, I don't know who gives a shit about Boo Boo.
You know what I do? I care. I care about Demetrius.
You know what? I'm gonna tell you like Black tell y'all asses. Get your ass up here and get y'all man a fight. Mention that shit. Y'all
I care about Demetrius.
For your man.
I would love for Demetrius to get a fight. That's what I'm saying. Nobody was rah-rahing for him to fight Bivol or Beterbiev. We was rah-rahing for him to fight Charlo or Andrade.
Well, Charlo got bigger issues. Boo Boo, he is in the back of his damn promoter's mind. He is the last person on his promoter's plate. So, I mean, can Canelo bring all the people, or how many people Boo Boo gonna bring for the fight?
I don't care who he bring.
I just gonna be able to bring shit. That's why y'all want him to fight. Yeah, okay. So
he gonna bring his belt. He gonna bring his belt.
We gonna make the same argument for Spence versus Crawford. Bud ain't a bigger draw than Errol. Yet can't nobody be mad at the politics of the fight not getting made.
Demetrius ain't asking for no shitload of money.
Boo Boo can't sell out my goddamn living room.
Well, Liam and Mitchell and all the rest of them boys from the UK couldn't either.
Boy, say I almost took my glasses off on
I'm y'all. Just saying. What was they selling out?
What
was they selling out?
Canelo sold it.
Okay, so why come he can't sell these other fights?
Why do he have to do all the work?
Who said what work is he doing fighting Liams and Callums and Smiths and Williamses?
He bringing all the people in.
Okay, y'all, we gone because BOXIANA lost her mind. I don't know what's in that glass.
I'm just giving y'all a hard time at this point. I just gonna see how
she knows she is. She knows she is. She picking at us, y'all. She picking at us.
I just want to see how far y'all was gonna take it. Y'all went right on down through there with me. Just look at the comments. You're rolling.
Yeah, you drunk. You on the payroll. You getting the payday. All it. Let me find out you on Canelo payroll.
Everybody want a payday.
Let me find out you gonna send them a payroll. Let me find out.
Team Canelo. Everybody, y'all all want a payday.
Well, I wish I was getting a payday. Shoot, where I'm getting a payday from? What are you talking about?
I mean, just hold your horses.
Anyway, big trolling. Exactly. Big trolling. That's exactly what she doing.
But y'all had fun.
We did. We had a good time.
That's
Thank you. What else you want to tell the people why you've been blaspheming on here about Canelo?
Oh, look. Is it my closing time? Let me get my closing. I did ask y'all when y'all cook y'all food, please stay 2 to 3 feet away from the things that y'all cooking because I don't want to see y'all out here looking like Two-Face. I hope y'all have a great day and a great weekend. And I'll see you guys on Sunday. Friend, fix your face, friend, because it's true. Y'all shouldn't be standing. If you hungry, that's just like the microwave. You ain't supposed to stand in front of the microwave while your food is cooking. So if y'all standing in front of the microwave while y'all food is cooking, best of damn luck to you, because you might you might end up. Never mind. Bye, y'all.
Yeah. Thanks for coming. We really appreciate y'all coming through on this Friday. Good fight is about to come on. We'll be talking about it Sunday on the fight party. We really do appreciate y'all coming, checking us out. Y'all, my co-host is a fool, and this is why I love her. We'll be back next Friday doing the same damn thing. Thank y'all again for coming through, and we will see y'all next Friday. We will see y'all Sunday on Trill. Okay? All right. We're going to be back with the March Madness. Give us a second. We got to rearrange some stuff, but we'll have some nice guests this month. Okay, y'all? Peace.